Okay, we got this Harbor Freight 6.5 horsepower chipper shredder. It's kind of new to their website. I haven't seen it on there until last week. Doesn't have any reviews. Picked one up. It looks the body looks just like the Earthquake, the hopper and the feeder and stuff like that. So the engine may be a little bit different. I'm not sure. The Earthquake has the same displacement, 212 cc's, and I think they advertise 6.5 horsepower also. So I'm not sure if it's the same Predator engine or not. In any event, this turned out to be a bigger box than we thought. It didn't fit in the back seat of the Mega Cab. 25 inches by 27 inches by 33 inches, just so you know. Might not fit in your trunk. Might need the pickup to haul it home. So I'm going to pop it open here, and we're going to see how it goes together. Should just be a couple things to put on, like the handle here, this here, and put the wheels on. Maybe check the oil, make sure there's oil in it, put oil in it if it needs it, put some gas in it, and hopefully it'll fire up. We'll do a first start video to see how many pulls it takes and how simple it is, and see how this Predator engine works. Okay, so let's just give this a once-over real quick here. It says up to 3 inches. It looks like this is bigger than 3 inches here, so 3 inches should fit down it. This PVC is just under 2 inches, so hopefully this shows up in the camera. PVC's right there, and you can see there's a lot of space around it, so looks like 3 inches would fit fine. You can see the chipper blade there. Looks like that might be fairly standard. That'll be good for when those wear out and just need to be sharpened. Cool. Power switch, pull cord obviously, gas tank. They're saying use fuel stabilizer too. I always use some ethanol treatment also. We'll add engine oil. This is the reminder to add the oil. Air filter, exhaust, controls here, choke. Choke is on, half choke, choke off, and fuel petcock actually is off there. It's on there. Okay, and then throttle control from a turtle to rabbit. Okay, good. And what else? There's a clean out panel there. Looks like some 10mm bolts. Be nice to have some thumb screws there. Wheel locks so that you can actually lock the wheels, keep it from rolling. See how well they work. Oh, they do pretty good. And the bag, of course, goes over this. And here's the deflector. And what else? I think that's about it. Inside the hopper, just look down inside here, and looks like some trash got down there. And there's the shredder portion right there. And they say nothing bigger than 1/2 inch in the hopper. So, all right, let's get the oil in it and fire it up. All right, starting procedure. Got gas in it, got oil in it. It says to set the throttle to 1/3 of the way off the turtle, so that's the whole throw. So we're going to put it about right there-ish, and then full choke, and then fuel on. So this is off, that's on, so the choke will go opposite, fuel goes opposite, and then switch on. And it says to cycle the pull starter several times slowly to put some fuel through the carburetor. I don't know if that's normal or not. that was basically a first pull start. That's pretty cool. Choke's off. About a third throttle. And it is spinning inside. Okay, the break-in procedure is 3 hours of running at 3/4 or 2/3 throttle or less, something like that. And got an 1.5-inch branch here and a 2-inch branch, and some pine needles we'll put through the hopper. So we'll just do a quick test here, see how it does. I'm not going to put the 3-inch through it. I just want to break it in for 3 hours, do it like the instructions say, and hopefully at 3 hours I'll do another test and do another video, see how it handles the bigger stuff. Okay, so choke on, gas on, throttle at about a third, switch on. Sure runs a lot smoother at higher RPM. All right. See why people take these guards off now. Okay, we'll try the little branch first. So that's freshly cut pine too, so it's very green. There's nothing dry about it at all. Here's the 2-inch. Oh, killed it. Choke back off. Yeah, took a few pulls to gas back on here. Okay, so quick final thoughts on this. Run this for about 30 minutes now. The Predator engine, you know, I've never owned a Predator engine before, so I followed the directions, and of course it started right up. Well, first pull, so that's a testament at least to its initial quality. Seemed to run fine as far as what it ate. Green branches, you know, up to 1.5 inches it ate fine. Hit green branches at 2 inches and it would kill the engine. So the other thing is dry branches up to 2 inches it seemed to do okay. Anything bigger than about 2 inches it killed the engine. So now I think the reason that's happening is because two things. Number one, I'm only running at 2/3 to 3/4 throttle for this 3-hour break-in period, so I'm not running it wide open. And then the other thing is we live at 7,500 feet here in Colorado, and they sell, this is jetted for sea level, 0 to 3,000 feet, so they sell 2 jets for it, 3,000 to 6,000 foot jet, and then a 6,000 to 8,000 foot jet. So I'm just going to buy the 6,000 to 8,000 foot jet and put it in it. And hopefully that'll show up soon, and we'll get that in and run it wide open with the right jet in it, with it jetted correctly for this altitude, and we'll see how that makes a difference or not. And I'll put some big stuff through it and make another video so you guys can see what it'll eat, if it eats 3 inches like it's advertised. Now, my wife picked this up last week in Pueblo, and she called me and said, "Hey, I'm looking at this yellow one. It's $100 cheaper." And she said, it's but the inlet for the branches is much smaller. She said this inlet right here she said it's small, and so it's only supposed to handle like 1.5 inches or 2-inch branches or something like that. So I think it even has the same engine on it, the 212cc. So I said, yeah, we'll go ahead and get the bigger one, even though it's another $100. The other thing is your Harbor Freight coupons. Make sure when you if you're thinking you're going to save 20% with one of their Harbor Freight coupons on this, it doesn't work, because in the fine print it says anything with a Predator engine you cannot use the coupon for. So we ended up paying the sale price, which is $4.99 for this, which still isn't bad compared to other chippers for about the same size. And I was hoping to save $100 on it with 20% off, but that didn't happen. So just so you know that. Also, she asked me while we were on the phone, she said, "Do you want me to get the extended warranty? It's $89. And I said, no, let's skip that, because Harbor Freight regularly puts this whole engine on sale, carburetor, exhaust, engine, gas tank, everything, the same 212cc 6.5 horse Predator engine for $99. I said, so something, if the engine blows up, we'll just get an engine for $100 and skip the warranty. Now that of course doesn't take care of the other things that might go wrong, as in the chipping mechanism. Of course you can sharpen the chipper blades in it, but if something else breaks in the mechanism or bearings go out or something, that obviously wouldn't be warranted. But you can replace bearings if you can find them, obviously, and if you have a welder, you could probably fix anything inside there that would break. So we skipped the warranty for that reason. So again, we'll put the higher altitude jet in it that we can order from Harbor Freight. I'm going to order that today, and or order from Predator. I don't know where it comes from, and we'll get that ordered, and then we'll get it broken in so we can run it wide open, get that jet in. I'll make another video again of bigger branches, and we'll see if it really eats what it says it does. Okay.